Get out, he was told. The sharp edge of the blade clicked against the metal inside the sheath, and he realized the knife had been shown. I'm sorry, he told the bartender. It's a habit. I'll put it away. I'm going down the other end of the bar, and when I get back, you won't be here. You don't have to tell me twice, he thought. The bartender stepped away, his back struck by strobe lightning. Will looked around. The old man's head was in slow circles, and Will nudged him. Somebody's got it, the old man exclaimed, opening his eyes all of a sudden. How's that? The man opened his eyes real wide and raised his thick eyebrows, gesturing with a lean in his body toward the hand clasped around the blade, but said nothing. Will checked the knife, pulled the blade out of the sheath. There was some blood on the blade right at the edge. He touched his temple and looked at his fingers. His blood had mostly dried. Don't worry, old man. That's my blood got on the blade. He stood up slowly, dropped the titanium into his pocket, pat the old man in the back, and got the fuck out of there. Didn't take down his beer. Left it dripping a ring into the polished wood. Chapter 22. The humidity of the club gave way to cool night air, stripped of moisture and pounding bass. Autumn was already stepping on summer. Will came out of the shadows to streets orange by the street lamps, to voices, intimate complaints of the cold dying out in the distance, to the rumbling of a train. He put both hands in his leather jacket, alone but warmed by the liquor. A block or two from the train, he ducked into an alley where the steam escaped, and all the tension went out of him as he watered the bricks. The club lights returned, flashing and flashing in his mind, eyes closed, and he zipped up, turned, and stared into the lights of a car blocking the alley, headlights alternating, silent red and blues. 2 cops got out and approached him. They didn't bother him about pissing on property. They were looking him over with flashlights. You come from the club? Yeah. Get into a little altercation tonight? Maybe, yeah. You been drinking? Yeah, like I said, I came from the club. You tend to fight when you drink, son. I like to drink. You can probably tell I'm not a big fighter, but hey, it's the wild, wild Midwest, so you never can tell what you're going to get into. They didn't get the joke. Eyes blinking over their dispatcher's monotone voice. This was the tall and short show. One officer about 6'2", the other heavyset and close to a foot under tall. That's a mighty scratch in your head, son. Is there someone at home to clean you up? I can take care of myself, thanks. All right. One more question. Were you downstairs tonight? Where, in the club? Yes, in the club. I was for a little while. The cops approached him. Son, would you like to step to the wall, please? No, not really, he shrugged his shoulders. Step to the wall. Tall Blue was talking. His voice had gone cold. Shorty followed Will to the wall and asked him to put his arms up and spread his legs. You aware a girl got stabbed tonight? What? Young lady in the basement of that club not long ago. What? That's terrible. Is she okay? These were questions that would not be answered at this time, in this place. Head down, Will's body began to ache. They were patting him down. He felt sickness spread over him again. Fought it. They wanted him to empty his pockets. Then they were emptying his pockets themselves. Is there anything we need to worry about? Weapons, knives, syringes? Everything was changing.